Welcome to day 10.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights.
We are currently at CVS. I am picking up some photos that my mother ordered, and I might just look around their drugstore section to see if there's anything that like catches my eye. But for the most part, I'm just here for photos, and I'm not really sure if my mom paid for them. I think she did, so it should be a quick trip. Okay, so I got everything I needed, and for some reason in there I like needed to use the bathroom so bad, so we are immediately heading home and immediately using the bathroom. Welcome to the kitchen. So today we are going to be creating a yummy pumpkin spice coffee because my friends, have been requested in my DMs. I was gonna show you guys how I make my like egg sandwich with my like avocado thing. I have become a brunch connoisseur, but I make my own brunches. So now I have really high expectations. Okay, so we're making a pumpkin spice latte at home. So you can either use, you know, your normal coffee, some espresso. I'm going to be using my Nespresso because that's just what I have, and I mean it should be enough. I just filled it up with some water. And now we're going to pick our coffee. I do have a pumpkin spice flavor pod. This is called the pumpkin spice cake, I believe. The thing is, it's good, but it's up to you, like whether or not you want to use an actual pumpkin spice blend or throw in your own pumpkin spice. So in order to tell you guys a recipe, I'm probably not going to use this, just to show you that you don't need pumpkin spice pods to create a pumpkin spice blend. So I'm going to take my typical Intenso. This is my coffee of choice. I'm sorry, I'm using my other camera because the one that I usually use isn't charged. This is my old vlog camera that it's just annoying because it like doesn't focus. So I pop the pot in. We're gonna let that go into the cup, and in the meantime we're gonna be working on a kind of heavy cream, whipped cream type thing. Okay, so I'm going to be using a tablespoon of confectioner's sugar. I'm using this Good and Gathered brand, in case you're wondering. Then I'm going to add some whipping cream. I mean, I don't play well with any form of dairy, but I can usually have a little bit of heavy whipping cream. And then I'm going to add the pumpkin pie spice. Now you're going to need a whisk. I'm going to be using this electronic one. Mix it in well, and then usually it like foams a little bit better at an angle, so just tip your cup. Do a taste test. I feel like I still need a little bit more sweetness, so I'm actually going to add a little bit more foam. Then to wrap it up, I'm just going to use this almond milk non-dairy Ready Whip, and we're going to, and then we're just going to sprinkle some pumpkin spice. Ta-da! There's our at-home pumpkin spice latte.
So a good amount of people have been requesting that I show how I make my breakfasts, because I've been posting them on Instagram stories regularly, and I guess they're really appetizing. So I'm currently making 2 eggs for myself and 1 egg for my sister. But the way I do it is I just throw in the eggs. I kind of scramble the yolk so that it's all over. I put on paprika, basil, black pepper, and just some good old salt. And so that's what's happening here. I have avocado oil in here so that it crisps up at the bottom. It depends on the day. Sometimes I like it more crispy, sometimes I don't really care for it, but I keep it on pretty like low to medium heat, and that sizzles there. Bread also changes, but for the most part I like to use this bowl and basket white sandwich. I know it's not the most like healthy, but I just really like it. Then I toast some toast. This is actually my sister's toast, and now I have to switch in mine. Now it depends on the day. Sometimes I like to take the avocado that I have and spread it on the toast and then put the egg on it. And in that case, I usually mash up the avocado with salt, pepper, and some cayenne. But today I felt like doing a side salad, so I chopped up the avocado and the tomatoes, and I have them in salt and pepper currently. I'm going to add some balsamic vinegar and olive oil and a little bit, tiny amount of this glaze, just because I love glazes on this stuff. So let me quickly mix that. I also forgot to say that sometimes I do add red onion to the avocado, so it's kind of like guacamole, but not really. Now I put the toast on the plate, and we're just gonna pop some eggs on it. I like pretty dry toast. I don't really care for butter or mayo or any of that stuff, so there you go. That's my breakfast. Alright, so now I'm going to just quickly make some nachos. I am going to take my chips, put them onto a flat, like, sheet pan. I don't really know what the right term is, but I'm going to put cheese on it, probably cheddar jack, then put it on broil. I'm out of breath, sorry, I just like came from the basement. Pop it in on broil for like maybe 4 minutes. And then I'm gonna have just some lettuce and some tomatoes with probably some red onion, and that will be my little meal. Okay, so I went ahead and used tomato, red onion, dry basil and dry parsley, a little bit of salt because these chips are going to be salty, a little bit of pepper, olive oil, and just like a teaspoon of red wine vinegar. So it's kind of like a mix of bruschetta with pico de gallo, but because I didn't have cilantro, I used parsley, and in bruschetta, I don't know, I don't often see onions thrown in, so it's kind of just that. I love lettuce, so I have iceberg lettuce over here, and then we have the cheddar jack cheese on our nachos. So I'm gonna dive in. All right, so I decided to do a Q&A while I like paint my nails right now, because I decided I want to do some cute autumn nails, and my Instagram, I asked you guys a bunch of questions and y'all deliver. There's so many in here, so let's get into it. Okay. When is your fall collection for your headbands coming out? That is a good question. We were supposed to launch this coming week, but my mom's sewing machine broke unexpectedly on Thursday, and so we had to order a new one. It would have been fine if she had finished doing all of the headbands, but we have one last fabric to do, and then we have to sew on the labels, like the little tags, onto each headband. So now I think we're getting delayed for like a week, but once I have a specific date, I'll let you guys know. it's kind of annoying too. Like every single time, like everything's gonna go smoothly, everything's gonna go great, and then something happens. Last time it was something with like a permit that I needed to have before I could sell. And I needed to make sure I like received it in the mail. So that was the first delay, and then now it's like a mechanical thing. It's frustrating, but like that's what life is, you know? You have to kind of go and roll with the punches and just learn to be flexible. I'm a little upset, but I don't know, it's not the end of the world. I know y'all are still gonna buy fall headbands, even if it's a week late. Okay, what's the next one? I think I just got a text message, did I? No. How many episodes do you plan to have for your Recovering Perfectionist Diaries? I love you. I love you too. For my Recovering Perfectionist Diaries, I was hoping to film every single Sunday up until the new year. If it does well and people really like it, I might do like another season, quote unquote, of it, but it might be named something different at that point, or I don't know, but there's gonna be videos that play off of it for like January and February, kind of like talking about the lessons I learned, kind of like the things that like the habits that have really changed me or been the most beneficial for me. I think that's what I'm gonna do, but I do intend to continue it for as long as there are people willing to watch it. I actually kind of like that color. How long have you been with your boyfriend? We've been together now it's coming on 3.5 years. We started dating, I think, at the end of August. I don't remember what year, honestly. I just know it's like the 3rd August, so probably 2017, right? Yeah, I think it was 2017. Wow, it's hard to paint and talk at the same time. I didn't realize that would be difficult. Will you be doing Vlogmas this year? P.S. Love you so much. I love you too. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing Vlogmas. I know I kept saying Vlogmas over and over again. I hope I didn't say Vlogmas in this video as well. I like subconsciously, like I literally don't even recognize that I'm saying Vlogmas instead of Vlogtober. But I don't think I'll be doing it the way that I'm doing Vlogtober. I think it's just a little too much on my plate, so I will do like vlogs more often than I probably normally would, but I just don't know at what capacity that'll be. That might be like 4 times a week, you know, or maybe I'll do 3 times a week with like a surprise video here and there. It doesn't mean that I won't like I probably will vlog daily. I just won't upload daily because it's easier to put a couple days together in one vlog than it is to sit down and like film, edit, upload every single day. Like for example, today I'm doing a Q&A because honestly I'm behind. And I had a busy day of filming today that like really had mental breakdowns left and right. So that's why I'm doing a Q&A, because I don't know, it's easy to sit down and chat. My family just got home. Okay, I painted my nails. Let's go on to the next question. What is the best part of living in New Jersey? I just love how close New York City is. There's Philly, there's the beach if you want it. Then there's like the northern part of Jersey where there's like farms and mountains and stuff. You have the Poconos nearby if you want to go away to like a wooded area. There's just so much. And I just feel like I'm such an East Coast person, but like New York makes me a little overwhelmed if I had to like live there because there's just constant noise and constant things happening. I am Ukrainian as well. What are some good Ukrainian foods? I love borscht, kotlety, pelmeni, like a bunch of good stuff. I don't know how to like translate them. How do you stay sane when your mental health or mood or motivation isn't good? You know that what's funny is today I literally had like 3 different mental breakdowns, because first I was trying to record and then like someone in my family was making noise when I thought I made it obvious that I was filming, and then they said a comment and I was kind of upset about it, and then next thing you know I'm like in tears. Then I was filming, my microphone wasn't working, then I was trying to film and like something else happened. It was just like back to back, like people came over and I was like, I'm trying to film, like what's going on? And there was just this overwhelm in me, and my boyfriend like called me and tried to give me like a pep talk, but at the end of the day it's about discipline and still going at it and like doing the things that you promised yourself that you were gonna do, no matter what, if you're in the mood or if you're not. It's about showing up for yourself. I mean, obviously you need to take days for like self-care and like, you know, if you need a rest, really give yourself a rest, but you can't always rest, because if you do, you're never going to get anything done. So it's finding a balance, and it's tough. How tall am I? I am 5'6". Where was the sunflower field? If you go onto my Instagram picture, you can click right on top of like the picture. It's the location. It's called Holland Ridge Farms.